going on, guys? Celtic CC here. I'm on my main account and I got a free roll, so we'll do that quickly. Triton. On my main account, and I'm going to be doing my Labyrinth run. As you can see there, I'm at 268,000 might, so I'm sort of like midway between Sovereign and Conqueror. And this is my first time doing Labyrinth on this channel, actually, but the team I got sorted is it's an unusual setup, but it seems to do quite well for me. So what I got is I got my 5 Revite Ares, a Anubis, which is 8 War God, and an 8 War God Ronin up front. Might seem a strange choice to have Ronin up front. The reason for having Ares is obviously to get the proc off first, and then why do I have Skull behind him to kind of go in and protect him a bit afterwards. Got Val for anti-Ares, Golem for the heals, and then my backline, Wilder's got a Revite Crests, and he can produce that extra damage, and what's he do? He takes away conditions from all the heroes, or from 5 of the heroes anyway. And I got Medusa because she basically acts like another Ares Medusa. It's a bit strange having Michael at the back. He's an 8-blade shell. But the reason for that is I wanted to put Ronin in. I started putting Ronin in. I just find Ronin works really well because he's got scatter quests. So he's putting down fast scatter and a lot of damage, and he's not getting hit for the first few seconds, which is it's kind of vital in Labyrinth in a lot of ways. And I just find the team works really well for me. I mean, having Michael at the back kind of sucks. If there's one thing I could say that's bad with the team, obviously, not having a Skeletica or anything like that sucks because, obviously they're like the beast heroes or Demogorgon. Maybe not so much Demogorgon, but certainly Skeletica. When I come up against a Skeletica team, it can be a bit difficult. But the other thing as well, I got no Corrodes in there. I think Corrode's a really important talent for Labyrinth. If you've got a couple of Corrodes in your team, it can make the difference. So I'm just kind of run through, get as far as I can with it. I'll probably speed up the goblin runs. I made a mistake in not checking which way I was going before I started. Never mind. All I think I'll do is just go. Yeah, I'll be having my vape while I do this as well, so excuse me for that. I just wanted to make a video. Oh god, Athene's doing some ass kicking, isn't she? Oh, I might have to look at maybe getting Athene in there at some point. Yeah, the more I'm seeing Athene, the more I'm noticing how OP she is. She seems to be really good. So it's like there's quite a few of the new heroes now, and people are going to be getting up to like double evolved max 200 stage, which is what all my heroes are at. But the latest hero in there is Ronin. I don't have a gunslinger, so deals continue. Blah 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 blah. I think this is the goblin I struggle against. So I'm just gonna chuck everyone in. It doesn't really matter. I don't think I can beat this goblin. I'll speed this bit up anyway. Yes, no problem. Managed to beat that goblin. It's not that goblin I struggle with. It's the one that starts putting down mad damage right at the start. I noticed that goblin's called Smug Goblin as well. That's the first time I spotted that. That gave me a chuckle. They're crazy at IGG and the stuff they come up with. Yeah, so I mean, Labyrinth, it's one of those events at the moment. It's like, it's good and all. I enjoy it. As long as you can beat the goblins, it's worth doing kind of thing. If you're struggling against a goblin, it can be a bit underwhelming with the rewards, just getting the blue crystals and a bit of extra fame. Because you've got to put a lot of work in to get like any sort of decent amount of blue crystals and fame. And obviously beating the goblins gives you 3 labyrinth chests, and you get something half decent out of the labyrinth chest usually. So this one, I got a goblin right at the entrance, so I can just try and clear out these heroes as much as possible. Yeah, so this team, it does pretty well for me, as you can see so far. I think what I'll do is I'll take on this one, and I'll go up and down. Oh well. Yeah, I don't always completely think about where I'm going, which is to my detriment, I guess, at times. I should work it out a bit quicker, but I'm a bit slow. I mean, no, work it out quicker and get it done. No, take my time a bit more. That's what I'm saying. What am I on about? Yeah, so what I think I'll do is I'll go down here and then come back up. Yeah, I got some Labyrinth cards as well in case I run out of stamina points, so I'll be using one of those up if I have to. I got a fair few things to open up in the warehouse as well. I got like some legend cards and any of the Labyrinth chests I'll open up as well. Yeah, it's good to think about your route and everything. It's like the reason I'm going down and back up is by the time I come back up, I'll have a couple more enemies to face, so that can kind of recharge my stamina a bit as long as I get wins. But right now, the teams aren't doing as well as they normally do. Normally, this is just my go-to team, and it does pretty well. So I'm starting to struggle today. I don't normally struggle this early on. I'm a bit surprised at this. I don't think I changed anyone around or anything. No, usually it's just like that all the time. But occasionally you can't help it. You're going up against other people. Sometimes someone will put in a peace team and they'll get their Ares proc off, in the right place and stuff like that. You know, definitely Ares is still a really top hero for Labyrinth, no doubt about it. You know, I think I'm starting. I went through a spell of like just kind of beasting through the floors a lot easier than I had been doing, and I noticed people weren't using Ares as much. Right, I think this is the one I struggle with, so I'll have a quick shot at it. But I'm pretty sure this is the beast one I can't beat. Yeah, this is it. This is the same with this. I just can't figure out how to do it, and I've tried a few times, kind of like messing around with the teams and stuff, and I think I got up to about that point on the stamina bar. It's about the best I ever got on this HP bar. I mean, but just can't seem to beat him. So at the moment, I am struggling a bit here. I'm really low on stamina. Yeah, I went through a spell of like just kind of beasting through the teams a bit better than usual, and people weren't using Ares as much. I noticed. Even like some of these like really strong teams with like Demogorgons and stuff. But I think people have started like figuring out that you need to still have Ares in your team. I'm starting to notice Ares come up a bit, well, a lot more now. We see almost every team I face which has been against another person has had a 5 Revite Ares in there at some point. So which way am I going to go? I think I'll go there. Oh, I'll go there. It's a massive gap here, isn't there? I've got a bit of a problem here. Stamina. Yeah, I always worry seeing a 5 Revite Medusa at the front. I do wonder whether I should have my Medusa at the front, actually. You know? But I just don't like messing around with this team because so far it's still... There you go, see, it's working for me there. It's just been working for me. I haven't changed this team for a long time now. I've just stuck with this exact same team. I'm not sure where to go. If I go down there, then I got 1, 2, 3. It's not too bad. I'll go there and then to the other one. Ooh, we got a Skeletic team. I'm going to struggle against this. Skeletic is just such a beast hero. It's impossible to beat. Yeah, just can't beat Skell teams. Very rarely, anyway. Right, so let's use one stamina card. I'm not going to use any more. Be nice to get up to say about floor 5 if I can. But no doubt about it, it seems like some of the teams I've been facing today have been a lot more difficult than usual. Which I'm still trying to hit that, because you get gem rewards, don't you? I'm still trying to hit that. I'll take a Golem and I'll put in Phantom King. Right, I'll speed this bit up. Okay, so happy days, another Goblin win. Just crack on the floor 4. Yeah, fingers crossed and have some like alright battles here and just get my stamina points back up. I think I'm one more defeat away from this being over actually. This team should be okay to take out. I didn't see any problems there. Yeah, you get an idea before you like fight them whether it's going to be a win or not. Do get a few surprises here and there, like, you know. I think I need to build up a bit of stamina, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to attack this one. I'm going to go back up and around, just try and get a few more wins. Yeah, it's definitely it's definitely handy having some stamina cards. I think they gave a few away for free. They did at one point. I think it was in the dandy packs and stuff like that. So I try not to bomb through them all in one sesh, though. Do you know what I mean? It's like, you know, I usually like say I'll use like one or two max kind of thing, which is what I'm gonna do today. I'll only use one. Don't want the video going on for ages. Yeah, so we're building up some stamina nicely. This team might be a bit tough. Hopefully, nah, Ronin couldn't put down some scatter before that Medusa, which hurt us a bit. But we seem to be holding our own a bit. It's going to be a close one. Nah, Gulum got the proc off. Yeah, it definitely helps having Waller and Gulum in there for two separate heals, like, no doubt about it. I mean, Gulum's still such an important hero, you know, no doubt about it. So it looks like I'm going to get through floor 4 kind of okay. You know, obviously not attacking everyone because you gotta like, you know, think about the route and just go the fastest route kind of thing. I mean, there's no point trying to go for them or that one. They're just way out of the way. Right, this one is, I got Drakax, not Drakax. I got Waller, so not a problem. Okay, it's my favourite goblin. That one, nice and easy. That one is. You know, I mean, if you don't have Waller, use Drakax on that healing one. Right, so this one's not too bad. I think I can go just attack this one first. This one might be a tough one, actually. It's a pretty tough team. It definitely helps just having Ronin at the front, no doubt about it, putting down a lot of damage and scatter right at the start. He makes such a difference to me, having Ronin. It's not really the hero you'd expect to, you know, be a front runner in a team either, really, you know, but it just works for me because he's an 8 war god. So I think I'll go there. Maybe go down to that one, I don't know. I might be able to go up to the top, but nah, I won't actually. Yeah, see, this guy's got Ronin at the front, he's got the right idea. It all depends on what talent it is. I mean, if it's like a Scorch Ronin, it's not really worth having. But an 8 war god Ronin with Scattercrest is absolutely devastating for Labyrinth, no doubt about it. By far, I think War God's Ronin's best talent because he puts down so much damage anyway. He's got really high attack base stats, and the boost the War God gives is massive. Like, you know, such a brilliant damage hero. Ooh, this guy's got the Valentina skin and the Trixie Tree skin. That's one skin I'm not going to use, is that Trixie Tree skin. I hate it. I just think it's really pansy-ish. Yeah, there you go. I mean, that's my Ronin helping out there. You know, at one point it looked like it was going to be a defeat, and then my Ronin helped loads there. So managed to build up some stamina nicely on this one. Yeah, this guy's got Gunslinger. You know, I don't rate Gunslinger for this Labyrinth. You know, I don't think she's all that good. You know, I just think War Flyers and a proc coming out, it just takes a little bit too long to charge up for it to be effective. You know, because the battle's usually pretty short, they don't last very long. I definitely rate Ronin and an Ares proc and a Waller proc over Gunslingers, War Flyers any day. You know, I mean, if this guy had an 8 war god Ronin instead of a Gunslinger, he'd probably be doing alright. Okay, so blah 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 blah. I think this is the tough one again, so I'll just give it a quick shot. Still worth always just giving it a quick shot just in case. I think this is the one where, yeah, this is the one where he's oh, hang on. I mean, let me just double check. It's not the one I need to put Gulum in. Is this the one I can't beat? Yeah, he's just he's just a goblin I'm stuck on. I don't know whether he's supposed to have like a skeletica or something to beat him. Really don't know what's going on with that one. I just can't beat him no matter what I do. It's not going to waste too much time. Right, this one. I don't think it's going to be worth going up to the goblin because he's right out of the way. He's just going to use up too much stamina trying to get to him. So I think I'll just, go the quickest route in and out for this one. I think I'll just go. It is literally going to be fight these four and then go out. This really sucks. This one, you're getting lucky sometimes with the layout of the heroes and stuff, which is what's happened here. So I'm not going to be able to get much out of this floor. But you got to be like, like have some tactics towards your route because you don't want to be like using up stamina points and wasting it too much. I mean, if I tried to go up to that goblin, I'd have a big clear path then back in and out, and I'd be using up too much. Do you know what I mean? If I'd gone up to there and there, and then gone up to the goblin and had to come back down, it wouldn't have been worth doing. So hopefully I can get this win, and then because I got to use a fair bit of stamina getting out of here. It's the problem with the labyrinth thing. I mean, it's random and all that, but I mean, it can just be completely sucky sometimes the layout, and it can just go against you and really hurt your run. But we all gotta go through it, I guess. And it's not like I'm an individual case. I'm sure it happens to everyone. Like this one sucks. I mean, look at this. I mean, by the time, imagine if you only had enough stamina to get up to about there to fight someone. That would end your run then. At least I got 2 in a row by here. As long as I get 2 wins now, I'll build my stamina back up. It'd be nice if I can get to 80,000 points actually. It's looking so far so good. It's been a while since I had a defeat. We'll watch it. I jinx myself now. Yeah, actually the last Labyrinth that was on over Christmas, I hardly did any. I think I did about 2 or 3 battles and then left it at that. I just didn't have time to be doing it. It's one of the most time consuming events on this game now, Labyrinth. Oh god, I didn't win. That sucked. Yeah, usually when I get up to about 60,000 points is when I start to struggle. I think the highest I've got is about 65, 68,000 points, something like that. And then, it looked like I was doing really well and kicking ass like I've been up to here in a similar kind of fashion. And then all of a sudden I had a couple of defeats and it was over. So it looks like it's starting to go that way a little bit as well. I gotta remember I can't beat that one. That's one thing I've learned with this as well is I just don't. If I don't win, I don't win. I haven't got a team 2. I don't try and switch out any other heroes. This is just the team I run with. If they don't win, they can't beat them. That's the way I see it. Because when I first started playing this, I used to try and experiment with teams, and I just wasn't getting anywhere because I was using up all my stamina points trying to kill a team which I couldn't beat. So the way I see it is I just got this one beast team. They either win or they lose, and it's as simple as that. So this one looks like it's going to be a defeat. Obviously traits and stuff I got a lot to. So I got 8, 7, 6, 5. Right, so 5 that way or 4 that way. I'm stuck here, so I might as well just go and... This is going to be it then. So this last goblin... Right. Is this the one with high dodge, is it? Yeah, this guy sucks at all. It's difficult to beat this guy. So I couldn't beat that goblin, so I probably won't waste your time showing you that one. I think I'll just cut the whole thing out. So in the end I got 64,639 points, which for now is saying I'll get 239 trade fame and 69,638 crystals. We also got some labyrinth chests, so I'll go and open them up now. I got some like legend cards and stuff like that to open up. See if we can get anything good out of these. A skull knight out of these would be nice to see, please. Nope. Never see skull knights out of there. So I got 2 event legend cards. Warlocks, alright I guess. Prime hero card. I think I'll be rooting for something like a Medusa. Just in case I want to work on a backup. Okay, Valentina, I got plenty of Vals. I don't actually have any Medusas at the moment. So I don't know whether I'd want to work on a backup Medusa, but just in case I decide to, it's nice to have the option. And so altogether I didn't get any mythics, so I got 400 shards, some blue crystals, and well, like 6 rare bags is not too bad, I guess. But some boxes would have been nice. So yeah, not a bad run. You know, that's about average. That's usually kind of the level I get to. So yeah, all right then. Cheers, guys.